Reese, here's a look at some of your second run at Bromley. Did another great job. Won the run by a couple of tenths and the race overall. Well done. Let's look at it.
Is that younger?
Yeah.
And a total time of 1:25.74. That's 1:25.
Good skiing.
74.
Not much of a line.
All right, as you can hear Coach J. Switzer saying, good skiing, and it was. You know, this course, this afternoon, this run was softer, ruddier. You went towards the back, so a little trickier, a little bumpier, but you did a good job. Like we were talking first run, still like to see your hands driving more forward. You can see the outside hand a little bit on that gate, but let's keep pushing them forward. Coming over Coach's Knoll, not sure why, but you decided to really kind of speed check and chuck them sideways, and big spray there. So you decided to skid that whole turn. I don't think it was necessary, but kind of dump some speed there. You can see the difference in some of the spray from their first run to this run. It was, you know, definitely a little softer and ruddier. And you see your skis bouncing around. It was rougher. Did a great job. You know, I think you were wondering, you know, why did some of the kids ski faster in the second run, and you went a couple of tenths faster, or a little bit faster, where some kids were going 2 seconds faster. Well, a lot of those kids did not have very good first runs. So you had pretty solid, you know, both runs were solid. So obviously if you made a lot of mistakes in the first run and cleaned it up more, then you're going to ski better in the second run, have better time versus the first run time. All right. You know, this one, you know, just a little wide, right? You kind of have half your turn above and half your turn below. I think we could have just had a little bit more above the gate. Right, turning above the gate, give yourself a little more room, but you know, all in all, good job. Dropped into your tuck here. Now finishes. We've been talking about this with your last race and this one. Now when we inspect it, as you can kind of see, I mean, you come around the red, we don't have to make a big turn on the second half of this turn. It's a straight line. You wanted to be a straight line right tight and past that blue gate in your tuck. And you came around and you're still kind of turning here, and then you're going to roll them up, and you can see you're back on your edges, and you're going to roll them up as if you're, you know, go up and turning to the left. And so we're on our edges just too long. As we talked about here, flat skis are fast skis. So if you don't need to turn, keep them flat. And you're on your edges too long here and turning. And then you put them on edge here, and that's just going to be slow. Right? And also, I can't tell, but it looks like you stood up right before the finish line. I'm not sure why. Let's make sure we're tucking all the way through. I think you stood up to reach down to try to break the wand, it looks like. But we don't stand up to do that. If you feel like doing that, you're in your tuck, and you just stay in your tuck and drop the hand down in between your legs. But you stood up here, which is just going to be slower. So. But like I said, won the race, won both runs. Great job. Congrats.